Y'all, this is my first time. Oh my god. Wait, I have to do my intro.
This can be all that you are. This can be all that you are. This can be all that you are.
Hi everyone. Oh my god, this is so cool. I'm recording like a podcast like hello? Testing 1 2. I was hearing like an echo for some reason. Why am I hearing an echo? I don't know. Anyways, oh my god, this is my first time. I'm like looking at the camera, trying to make sure this is all okay because this is my first time recording a podcast episode, but with a microphone. Isn't that so crazy? This is exciting. Oh my god, not a microphone with a new microphone, but also a new setup. So let's just make sure that everything is spiffy. Guys, how are you? This is so cool. This is my first time. This is literally my first time doing this. I never have done this. I have this cute chair. If somebody sees a bulge or something, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Welcome to my room. Welcome to my podcast. I have a new microphone that literally arrived today. I forgot that I have my camera. Why does it sound echoey? I hear an echo and I do not like it. Testing 1 2. I don't know why I hear an echo. La la la. Whatever. Let's ignore that. And what was he saying? And I wanted to record a video podcast. And I want to record my new season with this. And this is it. This is what I'm doing. Oh my God. Yay. Let's all clap, everybody. Y'all, have my iced coffee. I feel very Emma Chamberlain coded because I have my thingy. It says, what the fuckulent. Thank you, Anaya. She gifted this to me. She's from my workplace. She's somebody who works there, and she gave me this for my birthday. She gave me 2 of them. So excited. I think she was so nervous about it. She thought that I wasn't going to love it, but she would see my stories. If you guys follow me, you probably have seen a coffee on my stories, and this is perfect. Thank you, Anaya, so much. It's literally exactly, it's like perfect size. It's great for my coffee. I made some coffee today. I have a lot of energy. God, I hope this recording is actually working. Y'all, I have this new chair. It is from Target. I got a carpet from Costco and a chair from Target, and it's amazing. A washable carpet, and let's move this over here. Washable carpet, amazing, because you could just throw it in the washer, and that's like the best, because if it gets dirty, I don't have to do anything. I could just throw it away. Guys, I think I figured out what's going on with my mic. It's like this thing that makes sure that there's no noise. I'll probably fix that later because I don't want to deal with it right now. And then I have these pillows. It was perfect. I put all of this stuff. So cozy. Love this chair. It's like a boucle chair. It spins and everything. And I thought this was going to be perfect for, I just realized I was just like, oh my God, like I've been wanting to do video podcast. I have this amazing camera thing that I have, which is what I'm recording on, and my microphone, everything. And like, I was like, hey, like I literally could just move my desk, put the microphone right here, and voila, we have a podcast. Like, this is cool. A video podcast. And yeah. So welcome everybody. Thank you for those who have followed my show. Absolutely love that. Welcome to my actual personality. Here it is. This is me in physicality. Is that a word? I have absolutely everything right now. I have my tablet and everything here for my notes, just in case if I forget anything. Guys, I have like a whole thing of like my podcast information. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me know if you guys want to see, if y'all want to see like a podcast with like talking about all this stuff. I don't know. I'm such a nerd. I have like all of my things here. I literally don't know why I have it on the keyboard when I could just like hold this. I could just like put it right here. Probably not. I literally could just put it right here. What am I doing? Okay, cool. So like I have it right here, and then I could just, put it right there. What are we going to talk about? Y'all, this episode, actually, I have like a list of like episodes, and I've been wanting to do this one for a long time. This one is about a shipment is on the way. Y'all, I just got a shipment. Oh my god, that's another topic. Asset. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the first thing. So I like want to talk about coming out. So this episode is like reflections on the coming out episode from season 1. Yeah, I'm winded. I'm so winded. It's because this coffee makes me so energetic. Coming out from season 1, reflections on that. I want to talk about that. And also, let's just like talk about this because this is literally so funny. So I just got a shipment notification from this brand called Asset. I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out because if I could get a sponsor, Sweetie Poo, I'm gonna get y'all discounts because best thing ever. I don't want to like overhype. Literally, it's the best. It's this cream that is for your hole. Okay, it's for your hole. It's literally just a serum for your butt. Who is messaging? Why are y'all interrupting me? Hi, Kevin. Thank you for coming back. Well, I don't care. Y'all so mean. Asset. Anyways, it's a whole serum for your butthole. The fuck? It's literally for your hole. Best thing ever. I used to, okay, y'all, TMI, but I don't care. You're like my little like friend. You are seeing my bulge. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, that is so embarrassing. Okay. I'm gonna have to put a pillow in between my fucking sack, sweetie. Anyways, if you have children listening to this, I'm so sorry. It's not the show for you. Whole serum for your butthole. Amazing. It's literally like I'm sensitive there, but like dry shampoo, whatever, freaking whatever, it dries my skin. And if you guys know, you know, like you can get like anal fissures so quickly because of that, because it's like drying your skin. I was in search for nothing worked. I changed shampoos, that kind of helped. Not shampoo, body wash, sorry. Body wash, that kind of helped. And then, but then I found this. The algorithms, excuse me, and gods of Instagram really just targeted. They're like, this bitch has a crusty hole. Someone help him right now. They sent me this. I saw this brand. It's called Asset. Literally ass and an ET. So Asset. And it's a serum just for your hole. That's what it is. That's all their brand is. It's just a serum to moisturize your butthole. I bought it. The best 40 something dollars I've ever spent. It's like $43. It lasts you like 3 months. It's literally just you put a pea size amount on your finger and you put it right around the hole. Every day, one time a day, pea size, lasts 3 months, $43 for 3 months. So worth it. I have never been saved. The best hole I've had since years. Like literally so nice, moisturized, and I don't get any fissures like that. It's the best. I'm literally gonna reach out, try to get a damn, sponsor. They know whoever, I don't know who created it. There's details there. They know what's up. They know what's going on with bitches' holes these days. Okay, holes will be dry these days. Anyways, y'all. Sorry, that's my like rant about my whole gay things. What's it called? Y'all, do you like my room? Isn't it just so nice? You're gonna see a lot of this. I really plan on making this season. I don't know what season it is. I think it's 5 now. I really want to first of all, fix this damn microphone. I don't know what's going on with the settings. Next episode is probably gonna be better. But I wanted to make a video podcast. It's been something on my list. It just hasn't aligned. The stars have not aligned with me. In that case, I needed a little break. I needed to recoup. Lots of things have happened. Would love to get like deep into it in this season, but in video format. Would love to do that because you can see my expressiveness, and this is how I am, and this is the best. I'm so excited for this. Anyways, today's episode of topic coming out, reflections on that. I think my most popular episode here, it is not, why am I saying I think? My most popular, is this like dangling? Yeah, this is like plugged in front of me and it's like, what's going on? Jump rope over here. Oh my God, ASMR. Y'all, I want to do an ASMR episode. Anyways, my first episode of my podcast, the coming out one, it's my first episode, first season. That is my most popular episode. Why? I don't know. I think it's because it's my first episode, but also like it's so good. That episode is I'm so proud of that episode. It was my first ever episode and I did such a like it was It was story. It was I there was this moment that I put in it, and I did it on purpose, y'all. Like if you listen to it, there's this moment about like I'm at the beach and everything, and I put the beach sounds. I really wanted y'all to like get into it. Okay, get into it. I wanted you to get into that realm that I felt. It was a whole moment for me, and it's something that I wanted to recreate in the podcast. And I think I did such a good job at that because you can tell. Yo, I need to drink my coffee. Like, mm, the best. But that episode, I talk about me coming out and what it is. I'm not gonna go deep into how that happened and everything because go listen to podcast episode 1, season 1, if you guys want to know how that happened. But sorry, y'all who like have misophonia and you don't like my sounds. My manager literally, my manager does not like ASMR that has like mouth sounds whatsoever. Sorry, y'all. Put my phone right there. Don't look at my ball. Stop, little freaks. Nah. God, I can't fucking breathe. It says jam coffee. Don't be like me, kids. So, what was I fucking saying? I licked my microphone. Why the fuck did I do that? Oh, yeah. I woke up like this. I got like slightly ready. Ignore my this is how I am at home. This is my PJs. Anywho, I got a helix piercing. Oh my god. Yo, I need to stop. I need to talk about the mic coming out thing. Anyways, I'll let you know about later. The helix piercing. Anyways, um, that was difficult. I keep telling this to people. It was difficult before and after the come out. And why? I don't know. I think it's like what I want to say is that like I had to find like I started growing up again with this newfound identity that I have of being gay or like what that is, like what is gay, like there's this I know there's no like real excuse me. I'm so gross. Like it's like I grew up and then I don't know where like this new thing comes and now I'm growing up but with that new thing in my bag. And it's like it's difficult because like I had to like I don't know, it's like growing up again but with this new identity. And so I it was hard after too. Like before it was hard like leading up to it, which was not that long. It was like about a year, I think. Leading up to that, it was difficult until it came out, I guess. And then after it was difficult because I had to like it was hard. I don't know. I cried a lot. Like I would cry a lot about it because you're different. You feel different and people like I wasn't exposed that much to it, I guess. Like I think now there's like so much exposure to it, to anything queer, I guess, than what it was like before or I don't know. Am I That's my experience. My experience was like that. Like I see my nieces and nephews and they have so much exposure to it that they literally like since birth like know this concept. Concept is that a concept? I don't know. Just like that whole thing about queer art and like queerness, especially with me because I had my ex at the time. He's on my ex is on my some seasons, I think like season 1 and 2. Like he's on my podcast. And at the time like I was with him and everything, they saw that. Like my nieces and nephews. Do I have a nephew? I don't think I had my nephew at the time. So nieces, they're mostly girls. They saw that. They saw this relationship. They saw like a gay relationship from birth, literally, like from like tiny. So they grew up with like that idea and concept of like, oh, there's two men that could be together, just like the princesses on the TV show, like, but there wasn't exposure. Like they don't have, they now they do, but they at the time, they didn't have those shows that showed like two gay characters. I think like now, like all these movies, they show them, but they don't say it. Like it's kind of weird. Like I don't know if you guys like these Disney movies, like they have like a character and then like their dad or moms are like they're lesbians and then there's gays, but they don't say it. They're just like, oh, here's my mom's, here's my dad's, which like okay makes sense. Like You're right. I'm stupid. You don't have to say that. Duh. Like, why would you? We don't have to say it. Like, the straights could just have a married couple and that's just the thing. And like, so can I, right? There could just be two dads and two lesbians there, two, So it's the same thing here. They grew up seeing me in this relationship. So now they have that concept. I didn't. I would see this in like TV shows or like a representation of it, or like it was something that was laughable or like a joke, right? Because I think that's how it was back then, especially where like those characters were like laughable. It was like a funny thing. Like iCarly, what's his name? Like Neville, what's his name? Like he's like that bitch is gay. I mean, he's gay in real life, but like he's like gay. That character is like definitely gay character, but they don't say it. But he was like the joke. He was like the issue, you know. And like every show, like I always like, I feel like the gay character was always that like joke. Anyways, not that I don't know how that affects someone like me in growing up with that identity. I don't know, but I wasn't exposed to that level the way that my nieces are. Like they grew up with seeing two men date and kiss and be together. I didn't. That's a difference there. And then now they have shows and movies and like everything. Literally, like my niece, for example, my niece, nephew, my nieces, my cousin. What is she to me? My niece. Sorry, Marita. She's been on the show and she loves RuPaul's Drag Race, and she's like so young. She's like 10 years old, loving you RuPaul's Drag Race. She knows about the queens. She knows about this queer art form, and she loves it, and she's exposed to it. Like it's like a thing for her, you know. Like it's. I didn't have that. I didn't know what the hell that was, and not that I needed to, but like I'm saying, like I was not exposed to that. She is. She loves it so much. She loves this fashion. She knows a lot about it, and it's fun because like she comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, did you see this? Did you see this drag queen? Blah blah blah." Like that's so crazy because she's so young, and so she's like, they know that now. I don't know about my niece, my like sister's daughter. I don't know. She's like not super exposed to that, or like doesn't really look into that, or like I don't think she knows a lot about it. It's mainly my cousin's daughter who really loves it, but still, the exposure is still there. They all know this concept. I didn't. So like, growing up without that was a little bit weird. I don't know how that affected me in that way. My self discovery in that was different, like I would search these things up slowly and but surely learned a lot about it. Did I grab a lot of these things? I think so. I think I chameleonized and like grabbed like a lot of like these concepts and made it my thing, my identity, like, and now like that's how I am. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know psychology how that works, but definitely a lot of these concepts and things I've absorbed and it became like something that's part of my identity. Um there is those though that are like they want to be that exactly like that gay identity. I don't know. Like like being gay is like their whole thing. And it's like it's not. Some people are like gay and they're just, and I don't want to say necessarily normal, but they're just not what you think. I don't know, y'all. It's so difficult to explain these things. I need like another person to bounce off these ideas. But anyways, and so I had to like discover these things in myself and my own way. I don't know how to what else I like how to explain that sort of thing. Like I would how did I find out for RuPaul's Drag Race? I got into because of my ex mainly. I never really like super delve into it. People would talk about it, but like he's the one who kind of brought me into that world a little bit. I want to say now I love it, and now I've discovered my own things. Growing up, I wasn't, there wasn't a lot of those. I don't know. There just wasn't a lot. I just knew that I like guys and everything, and I just like kind of went through that route. Other people, they have like a different thing. I don't know. It was just difficult. It was difficult in those early years after that. So I want to say 2016, I was 16 years old, 16, 17 years old, where I would still cry. I would cry like a lot of nights. It's, because like, I don't know. I can't remember like why, but I just remember crying because like it's this new thing. it's growing up again, and it sucks because like one can still be insecure, but I was way more insecure at that age, definitely like 100% way more insecure. And sorry, I'm like moving my microphone here. I was way more insecure, you know, the acne, that's one thing. My face, I was insecure about that. My hair, my body, the way I walk, the way that I'm doing things. Was I bullied? No. Of course there's those like dumb kids in a class that would like be mean to you, but it wasn't necessarily the bullying that I hear a lot about people. I didn't have that. Thank God. So grateful for that. I've accomplished a lot in school that made me. That's another topic, y'all. Like I think I was being me. That's so stupid. I know it's like not stupid. It's so you hear this all the time. It's like, oh, just be you, be your authentic self. And that's really it. I was being my authentic self and people would recognize that. And I was not an issue with that. Um guys, it's so difficult. Some people are themselves, but then there's, problems there. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. Don't attack me with this. I was being myself. I've done a lot. I've delved into my creative side in school. People would recognize me for that. So I wasn't kind of bullied because of that. I wasn't bullied. I was actually just like, oh, there's that little nerdy kid, but he's like so cool because he's done all of this cool stuff. Like, look at what he did, So that was nice. But I wasn't as confident. I didn't know a lot about my queerness, especially in high school. I knew some people, I was exposed to some people that were super gay and like had a relationships since middle school and also in high school, but I did not know any of that. And I did not like it, just it wasn't in my bag yet until after high school when I started really growing into what I think I am now. And especially after my breakup with my ex, it's been like a new. I'm so different. I don't even know how to like. I just could see it, and that's growth. That's growth right there. When you are able to see the difference of how you are now to like literally just like last year, that's growth. Like if you can see it, you feel it, and you see it. I don't know how else to explain to somebody. Do I think my frontal lobe is developed? Absolutely not. Y'all, this is like annoying. Like I need to fix this. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist. Can you tell? I'm sure everybody else knows. Shit, like this like really bothers me, so I have to like fix it. It's the OCD, sweetie. So sorry about that. Okay, so I don't want this to bend. Anyways, what do you make? What was I saying? Excuse me. I keep burping. Winded again. The confidence. I need to drink coffee. I can see it. I can see the growth. I'm so much more confident now. I am confident in what I'm wearing. I feel good in it. Is there stuff that I definitely want to do more? Yes. I want to update my wardrobe so much. I want to update. There's so many things I want to like change about me, but we haven't gone there yet. Why? Financial money. That costs money. Like that literally costs money to do those things. Duh. Like the wardrobe. Like I want to change my closet, buy quality clothes. That's money there. So that's like kind of a barrier I have with that. Um, the rest of it, it's like something that just slowly, naturally happened. So like the confidence and I'm just so much more confident in my like gayness. Does that make sense? In like the way that I exude, the way that I am, I'm more confident in that. And I notice it when I'm like talking to people or like just doing things in general. Like I can tell like back then I felt like small and shy and scared about certain things. And I still am. I still am. I'm not perfect. I am still like that with so many things, like where I'm scared about how I'm gonna be perceived and everything. I still feel that way. I'm sure it'll fix itself. I'm sure I'll get there. I'll get there, I'm sure. Let me find that. I know some people have more confidence than that than I do. I still am a little insecure and very like introverted when it comes to going out or something, but I am way more confident and secure about myself than I was in 2015 when I was 15 years old. I'm 24 now. I just turned 24 in May. I'm recording this in July, and it's just crazy. I like when someone asks me, I just like tell them that it's crazy. I can tell the difference and how much more confident I am with who I am. So, guys, I don't know. I really don't know how else to explain this to someone. I really don't know. I'm sure you have that feeling. You felt that. I just I don't know. I'm more confident in that regard. I think you can even tell. I think like me, the way that I am right now, that is like so much more confident than before. I wouldn't have done these things like this. I don't know. This is like kind of a prime example of this confidence. That's even the way I like talk to people. I don't know. Those things are different too. Yeah, I don't know. It was just difficult. I would cry every night. I don't want to say, oh, excuse me, every night. Why would I cry? Like I want to go back in there. Like I can't. Maybe this is like therapy for me. I need to like. I think. I think it's not because I've already done that. I've already done the work myself to get out of it because it was still difficult. Even like last year, like I would like, or 2 years ago, I would like still feel these feelings that I felt, and now it's like not there anymore because I've grown from that. But it's still you have to do the work, people. Like it's not just like fine and dandy, like it's just gonna happen. Like you really do have to do the work, and by the work I mean like, I don't know what the work is. It's like you have to feel, conceal, don't feel, not fucking, don't let them show, not that shit. No, you need to feel, and you need to maybe if you want to conceal it, be inside a room or something. I don't know, girl. But you gotta feel it. You gotta think about these things and feel the feelings that come out from it. You need to process it, and by process I mean like, just, you gotta make those connections, think about it, the correlations, the why, the who, the what, but I don't want you to stick to the past. I can't have you staying there. I need you to touch it, grab a little bit of things, make those connections, reflect on how you've grown from that. How are you right now? Right now, how are you right now from that time? Check it. You're like, oh yeah, like there's this, there's this, there's this. And then you could slightly little bit of touches what you want to be or what you want to do later on. What do I do right now to do that? Right? But you can't be on either side. I can't have you staying over here on the past, and I can't have you staying over here in the future. I need you here. But that's the work for me. I like throughout the years, it's just been a lot of that. It's a lot of and also doing. Y'all, I suck at that. I'm so sorry. It's a lot of doing too. You gotta like, if you want to, talk good, better to people, you gotta talk to people. It's like that. Like to have social skills, you need to have like do the social skills. Like you have to like do the work, social, like talk to people, right? That's an example. Like you have to also do, which I lack in a lot of realms, by the way. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Um, I'm still not confident in like going places like going out. I feel weird. The people, I don't want to deal with it. Do I know that I will do okay and I will be fine and I will be like the life, not of the life of the party, but I will be like out there if I'm there? Yes, I 100% know that that's going to be the case, but I'm stuck right now with like going there. I need like, I don't know, and I don't want liquid courage. I will have a non-alcoholic beverage to help me out or something, but I'm not trying to, you know, rely on some substance to become a little more better in that regard. But yeah, you have to do the work. It's also a lot of like family things, family dynamics, working through these things with the people, your support system. Because I have a different support system than you have, but also that you, if you don't have it, work on it. Could be one person, just a support, something that, I was able to vent and learn a lot from other people and apply that to me, help them. Those things, it's all correlated to each other. That too. The support system is a huge factor in my journey of being confident, and the people you're with, especially. I think the people you're around and with is also extremely important. I've definitely been through weird, wonky people. God, y'all, I have stories to tell you for other episodes of my podcast. Just, I really want to dive into these things in video, like I said, in video format. What a perfect platform and what a perfect way of me showcasing this stuff. If y'all are listening, you can check out this video. It'll be available on YouTube and everything. If you guys want to see my lively personality, what's it called? But yeah, I've been through definitely like several, different instances of people, and have learned from them of what not to do and what not to be. Because y'all, we'll get there. Okay, I'll get there in later episodes. But that too, that's like another thing: the support system and the people around you. I don't know. Am I making sense? Yeah, I like really second guess myself and like the way that I like explain things. I'm not good at I don't know. I don't think I'm good at my vocabulary in that regard. Like I don't think my vocabulary is professional or whatever. Is that, some lack of confidence there, whatever. Yeah. Insecurity. That's an insecurity of mine. Am I letting you know? Yes. I think that's another important thing. You like knowing these things is like a huge thing. Like that self awareness, which I think I'm like extremely self aware. I've been like to therapy. It helps to talk to someone, but I've been to like therapies, and like the amount of times I've been told that I'm like self aware is kind of embarrassing. Cause like I really am. Like I already am self aware of the issues that I have, and I've like done several work for it. It's kind of embarrassing. Like there's like no need for me to go talk to someone. Not that I like it. I don't need to. It's good to do it. It's good to talk to like a professional. But I'm saying like the amount of times that I have done that, and then like they're like, oh, like it seems like you're really aware of these things. I'm like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, how do I fix it? And like, you already know how to fix it. Like I already know how to fix this stuff. What was I going on with that? The self awareness. I'm aware of those things. I'm aware of my insecurities, what I don't like, and everything. And I'm aware of what I need to do to fix it. I just haven't done it. I am not doing the work for that. So bear with me. We'll get there. But that's a huge thing. I tell that to people all the time. It's like you being aware of these issues, like you being aware of it is like ginormous. Like, good job. Because some people they're not aware of it. And I'm sure there's things about me that I am not aware and others around me are aware of, but I like don't see it. 100% with that too. So I'm not going to sugarcoat that or like hide it. But being aware of it is a huge step. Um, what's it called? Yeah. Y'all, this is crazy. I don't know. I don't cry as much as I think I used to when it came to that. The recent sort of cries, and by recent I mean like months ago kind of things. It's like from like relationships, people, feeling alone, feeling like, I have support, y'all. Like I have these things are here. It's me. It's me that like I put myself in this like little hole. I don't know. It's a difficult topic. But the identity part, like the crying about that sort of thing, like being queer and everything, that's done. I've done the work for that, and that's like done. I'm 24, I'm young. There's still a lot of growing to do. There's still a lot of whatever to do. Um, but what I can assure myself and like everybody is that I've I don't I'm so much more confident and so much secure in like who I am. I really wish I was like this in college and especially in high school, but of course like that's not real, but I wish I was. I wish I had like I how would I wonder how I would be right now. How I would be right now if I was like the way I am right now, but in high school and in college. Like I would be God, I would be so cool. I don't know. I feel like I would be like so fun and so cool, which I already was, but like even more fun and more cool. Like I feel like that would have been great. I don't know. But, that's just a fantasy that is like literally forever never going to happen because I already passed my high school and college. But I hope that my nieces and nephews get to experience that level of upbringing in their early days, which of course is like not going to happen, but I mean like just confidence with themselves at an early age than like me finding this new identity after, if that makes sense. I'm sure they will. And they've learned a lot. I'm like a fine example for I'm a really big, like, what do you call it? A role model to my niece, especially, and my nieces. My nieces, my little, all my, the new family that I have. I am such a big role model. And like sometimes I just don't see that, but they're there. It's there. And I see it sometimes. And my family, especially, make it sort of, they really point it out where they really do see me and they look up to me and I'm like of importance in like my behaviors, what I do, what I've done. They see that and they want to be that. And it's weird. It's like I don't feel the burden from it, but sometimes I'm like, wait, like they are looking at me. Like they are looking at me, they're watching me. Even the podcast, it's like a big thing to them. It's like that's so like giant to them. Like that's like another example of like, wow, Kevin's doing this. Like, I want to do that too, like one day. Or like, I don't know, just like every little thing, things that I've done, I buy, things that I do, it's like of very high importance to my nieces. And sometimes I don't see that, but there's times where I do, and I'm like, Kevin, sometimes you do have to not have to, but I have to make sure that I'm, showing, good things and proper ways of those things, and so they can grow up and have, I don't know, good things. You know what I just realized? I'm recording on there, but I'm not recording on here. Hope that is capturing my audio and everything correctly. I'm sure it is, because I will be scared if this podcast has gone to waste. I think that's all I have right now in my brain of my talking whatever. Let me see. I really don't think I have much more to say, y'all. I this is like crazy. I've always been wanting to do a sort of like video podcast, and here we are. I hope this is like cool for you. I mean, it is. I know it is. It's like my first time doing this sort of stuff. Um yeah. I don't Yeah, let's like put my outro music. Woo! This is awesome. All right, guys. Yeah. Thank you for listening to this era. Thank you for joining me on my podcast, my video podcast, my first ever video podcast. Leave a review wherever you listen to my podcast. It's literally absolutely everywhere. Subscribe on YouTube. I know it's on there now. Yeah. I don't know. Follow me on social media and everything. All the links are in the description, the show notes, and everything. Um, Thank y'all for listening. All right. I'll see you in the next episode.